The new marriage moved to their first home to a small and sparsely populated town, full of stories of entities that caught their attention, without knowing what was awaiting them. Chloe was preparing her dinner, but she needed some vegetables, so she drove to the nearest supermarket. On the way back, she began to hear knocks on the passenger window, but there were no branches nearby to justify this action. That is something she let pass when she turned up the volume of the radio to calm down. Seconds later, it disappeared. She started to drive calmly, but after a while, the radio started changing stations every 5 seconds. And in that fragment of time, the words that were heard from the radio together formed the word, "Till death do us part." When she returned home, her husband was lying on the ground, lifeless. She was so scared that the only thing she managed to do was drag him to the basement. She covered him with a blanket and went upstairs to finish dinner. When she finished dinner, she took a plate of food to her husband. But he was already sleeping, so she put it down and left the basement. She did this for several days, until the smell of rotten alarmed the neighbors. Chloe was nervous, but when they went to check their houses, they found nothing. One Sunday night, Chloe fell asleep on the couch while writing. She heard a noise, woke up and went downstairs to see what was making it.
"What did you do to me?"
The voice led her to the basement, but when she arrived, her husband's body has disappeared. She quickly went upstairs in the dark, choking in tears. Suddenly, someone snatched her and pulled her, which made her roll down the stairs, hitting her head and bleeding to death. A neighbor went to Chloe's house and heard her cry inside of the home. Saw the door open, entered and checked every corner of the house, went downstairs and found the basement. He opened it, and like a breath of fresh air came in a repulsive smell. He turned on the lights and got a great surprise. He quickly called 911, but it was useless as the door and the house began to give off an explosive heat, burning in flames, reducing it to ashes. Especially the couple who stepped foot inside the house and did not make it out alive.